Hello and welcome back to the read. Oh wait, there we go. The read. That was a knock. Where I am, it's a little bit. It's early in the day, but it's stormy. So it looks like I might be coming to you later than the day that I actually am. But the rain has been, oh my gosh, so refreshing. So absolutely refreshing. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, you're almost there. 9 means almost to completion. We are here for your collective read today. If I can get these cards together. We are here for your collective read today. As always, I hope this brings you peace, clarity, and guidance. Oh, okay. That doesn't happen often. Okay, well, we have our whole read. Let's continue to pull out. Let's continue to pull out and see if anything else comes. And see if I remember the order in which these came out. I think I do. 9 of Swords on the bottom. Okay, let's see if I got this. I think I do. Yep, I do got it. Okay, so you came out as a 9 of Pentacles. It means you're almost to completion. And this is coming in the realm of your material wealth, the things that are tangible. Although a job is not particularly tangible, it is something that is real. So it could be in the area of your work. It could be in the area of your finances. It could also be in the area of your wealth, your health and wellness. So you're near completion. Kudos to you. The next card in the sequence is the 10 of Pentacles, which is actual completion. And it shows like a family. I don't know why I want to show it to you now, just in case you don't know what the 10 of Pentacles looks like. But it shows a family just enjoying family life. Yeah, I think that you're on the way to the 10 of Pentacles. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're building a family. It just means that you're building a line of success. See? It just looks like you're building a line of success for you, whatever success looks like for you. Yeah, so in the 9 of Pentacles, you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're definitely enjoying your fruits of your labor. You may have some hobbies that you enjoy. I think that the Knight of Pentacles is asking you to imbue and inject some type of passion into your life. I wouldn't say that you're passionless. I don't think any of us are actually passionless. I just wonder if there's more areas in which you can integrate passion into your life. The other card that you have in energy supporting is the Judgment card. So you're asking to be, okay, hold on. You are being asked. That's what I'm trying to say. You're being asked to ascend to a higher level. And these are energies supporting you. And, it makes sense. You're at the 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, the reach beyond this is the 10 of Pentacles. So maybe it's asking you to elevate to that 10 of Pentacles. My gosh, it smells so good. It's asking you to reach that 10 of Pentacles. You know, in the journey, it is very evident that we're still in this death energy. It's very, very clear. So in the journey, you have the Seven of Cups. So that means to say that there were some opportunities that were made available to you. What were those opportunities? What it's coming to me is either stay in your current patterns or release them. That's what's really coming to me in this. I feel like I'm doing so much, but I want to do it. And I don't think this candle will light anymore. What sad, 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 sad space we're in. And then this candle, jeez, that was hot. Yeah, this candle is just too far down for me to reach it. Anyways, you have the Seven of Cups. I'm sorry. I can't do any of the things for you. So there were a lot of options that were presented to you. And I think you took the path of looking at your current state. I think you looked at the path of what were the patterns, behaviors that were keeping you stuck. So you went through this devil energy. I didn't do this quick enough. Cover you up, little man. But the option that you took is to look at your unhealthy patterns, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get a bridge card. Yep. So I didn't need a bridge card because I knew that we were still working with this death, void, and transformation energy. I didn't need it, but I asked for it, and here it comes. So you took the option, which is really funny. Funny in the way, not like haha, but funny in the way that's ironic. Like, you had all of these options in front of you. You could have continued to live your same life, go through that, but what you decided is to go through death, void, and transformation. That's what you decided to do. And on that journey, let's see if I can keep the charms where they are so they stay covered. And lift this up very, very slowly. The Death card led you to a process where you had to become very, very real and truthful with yourself about some of the unconscious or very conscious patterns and beliefs that you hold. And which one of those were keeping you down and bogged down. I'm just looking at the camera and seeing if everything is copacetic. I'm going to push it down just a little bit. Yeah, there is a certain cycle that you have been going through. I don't know if we'll be able to get it out in the cards, but there's a certain cycle and pattern that you've been going through that hasn't been the most helpful for your growth and growing into the person that you want to see. What was this unhealthy pattern? Ooh, the Chariot in reverse, the Three of Swords. So you really didn't have your foundations down. And look, it literally fell in the reverse. And then 3 of Swords crossing. So there's something to be said about not having your foundation set. 4 of Pentacles on the bottom. 3 and 4. Ace. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ace of Pentacles, the only thing we're missing is the 2 of Pentacles, but Ace, 3, and 4 of Pentacles at the bottom. Wowzy. Wowzy, wowzy. With the Chariot in reverse, I think that's very interesting. There might have been a dispute. There might have been some type of defeat. I don't think there's any litigation. But definitely, I think you were defeated. I'm sorry. I really do think that this death brought you to your knees. And then you have the 3 of Cups, or the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords kind of crossing this. And it's giving a little bit of delay, division, rupture. Ooh, and honestly, that's what the Death and Devil card can bring out. Very rarely do you see these 2 cards like right next to each other, but they're here, and then they're followed by the 5 of Cups, which is sadness and grief. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby, what are you going through? I know what you're going through. You're going through death. You're going through the devil. Like, those things are not easy. Those are, oh my gosh, when I say they're not easy. And it doesn't take a day. It doesn't take a week. It doesn't take 1 month. Sometimes this can be years. Sometimes this can be years. Let's see, how long will going through this Death and Devil energy take? Ace of Cups. So it didn't give us a time. It didn't give us a time, but it definitely did give us what's coming after this. Because it's impossible to stay in this energy for too long. And look at this. You have the Empress and you have the Emperor. It's going to take a lot of hard work. I know I always say that, but like every time the 8 of Pentacles comes out. So like, what else am I supposed to say? It's going to take a lot of hard work. Five of Pentacles at the bottom. Now the 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be in this for quite some time. So you're going to need the strength in order to pull. You're going to need your personal strength. You've already hit rock bottom. Let's see what's at the bottom. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords action, 8 of Cups, walking away. Yeah. Okay, let's figure out what we got going on here, because this is a lot and I want you to be able to see it. And of course we get the Victory card. Okay, so Knight of Wands, let's kind of backtrack a little bit. So Knight of Wands suggests that you're learning your passions. I think you're learning your passions. These came out a little bit later, but these came up after the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Pentacles, but I think these are also important to talk about. You have directed and pointed action. You know where you're going, you know what you want to see, and you have a target towards it. And I think it almost looks like the 8 of Wands are targeting towards the King of Wands. So I might be talking to a masculine right now. Because there is a lot of masculine energy out on this board right now. but I think you're trying, and tell me if I'm wrong, it looks like you're trying to get to the King of Wands. That's what it kind of, it looks like the King of Wands is your target. But you're learning. Oh, sorry, you're not learning. That's the page. The Knight of Wands says that you're moving into action. You're supported by the Emperor and the Empress. Taurus and Aries and energy. So you have this really caring and nurturing energy, and then you also have the balance. So you have that divine feminine energy, but you also have the balance of the divine masculine, the stability, the security. Over here on this side, this is a little bit more, less energy supporting, like the Empress and the Emperor. This is more of energy surrounding you, and I think this might be your internal energy with the Chariot reverse and the Three of Swords crossing. There might have been a little distraction, a little disorder, a little confusion with the Three of Swords crossing the Chariot. The Chariot in the upright has movement, it has direction, it knows where it's going. In the reverse, those things are not true. And I think this message is only amplified by the Three of Cups crossing. So there might have, as you were trying to get to this judgment call, you might have been a little confused, a little distracted, a little disoriented about what you actually needed to do. Okay. And then you have the Seven of Cups to the Death, Devil, and the Five of Cups in the journey aspect. So you had a lot of options that you can choose from, but you chose death. You chose that again, it takes a very strong person to choose this. It really does. Because we can decide to just continue to live life in the way that we've been living, but it takes a certain group of people to say, no, this is not worth it. This is not what I want to see for my life, and decide to go and embark on a journey in order to change it. That's really what the Devil card represents, is those people who are courageous enough, crazy enough to go through this. Let's move this charm back up. Through the death portal, you've realized that there were some unhealthy patterns, unhealthy cycles that you were repeating in your life. And once you realized this, you came to a little bit of sadness and grief. It was hard to either replace those habits, to put an end to those cycles. Though, again, all I can say, it's not easy, but you have the Wheel of Fortune of your favor. And you also have your hard work in your favor. I feel like you are somebody who is down to do the nitty gritty. You're down to put in the hard work that is necessary in order to see your goals. And you have the Eight of Pentacles out here. You have the Eight of Pentacles out here. So it's suggesting that you have that. And you also, remember, you started off as the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Now you have the Eight. You see the hard work that's behind the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish it could just stay lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try this candle one more time. this eternal flame. I can light the Apollo. You see where I'm going? I just need to get a new candle. That's really what it is. I really just needed to get a new candle. Thanks for sticking with me as I do this. I just had to get it done. I'm so sorry. I had to get it done, but let's keep on continuing with the reading as I do this. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, I like to say it turns for us all. This is why we, sometimes we see good fortune fall on people who don't deserve it. What do they say? What's that saying? It's basically the rain. Basically, it's saying like the rain falls on us all, meaning that whether you deserve it, whether you don't deserve it, the rain is going to fall, and it's going to fall on us all. Whether you want the rain, whether you do want the rain, whether you like the rain, whether you hate the rain. That's the Wheel of Fortune. It's an ongoing process that's happening in the spirit realm. It's not controlled by man. Although it can be observed by man, it can't be controlled by man. Oh, do you smell that? I know you smell that. Admiral Lagasse used to say, I wish he had smell-o-vision. But that's before y'all's time. Y'all don't know about that. Okay. You also have the Six of Wands, suggesting victory in this entire process. Let's get one more card to round this out. This is a big reading. This is huge. Yep. The Star card. The Star card. Keep the hope, babe. Keep the faith, babe. Don't forget that you're divinely protected. Don't forget that you're not alone in this journey. Don't forget that you can absolutely 100% do it. You have the Star card as the rounding out of this entire reading. I hope you remember that to keep the faith and keep the hope. That is probably the best way that we could have ended this reading. This very, very energetic reading. So I hope this works for you. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.